Tuesday, which means we've got some booty leg work. And if you were with me last week and you were sore after class, well, you're probably going to be sore again today, because we are going to work and target booty and legs. There's a difference between a variation of squats, and we've been practicing lately the 3 different variations. One is narrow. Narrow squat is going to be more for your quads. A little bit wider, kind of that middle part, is more for the glutes, and then a little wider is inner thighs and glutes. So all 3 of those we're going to mix around in the practice today. Just be aware that when your toes face forward too much, when you're going a little bit wider, it might be a little less accessible. And the closer you come in as well, you might not be able to go as low, which is totally okay, as long as you feel the work in your quads when you're short, and then when you're a little wider, filling in your glutes, and a little bit wider, and turning the toes out and then heels in. Okay, other than that, let's get started over on our mats. And we're actually going to warm up today in our squat position. So grab your band, slide it above or below the knees, totally up to you on which feels better. And we're going to start in our narrow squat. So feet about hip width distance apart, more weight into your heels, sit yourself a little bit lower. All right, from here, you're going to lower for 2. And then lift for 2, but don't straighten the legs. Okay, so you're like right about here. So it's lower for 2, lift for 2. Again, you go lower 2, lift for 2. Lower for 2, lift for 2. Lower, lower, lift, lift. Lower, lower, lift, lift. And then keep that going. Make sure you're not straightening the legs. You want to keep them bent the whole time. So you're starting to work onto your quads. You're going to feel this in your glutes as well. Drive your heels into the ground. Maybe start to flex the toes up just a little bit. 5, 4, we're just warming up. 3, 2, on 1, come low, stay here, come to your toes, rock to your heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. 1 more. Toes and heels. Sit lower, reach your arms forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Whew, squeeze your glutes. Step a little wider. Heels can come slightly in, toes can come slightly out. Here we go, lower down. Now butt is back. This is your depth. And then you just come up 2 and then lower for 2. Okay, so we go up, up, lower, lower, up, up, lower, lower. And you're never straightening the legs, you guys. Always keeping the legs bent. Yep. And booty goes back. So this should be working more into your butt. And you should still feel it in your quads as well. And every time that the band wants to come in, you just keep driving it out, okay? Keep that going. Whew. 8. Keep it going. 7, 6. Don't let your legs straighten. 5, 4. Push against the band. 3, 2, and 1. Lower and hold. Come to your toes. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Sit at low, hold, flex your feet, reach your arms forward. 4, sit lower. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Go even wider. Heels and toes out. This is more for the inner thighs and the glutes. So we go lower, lower, lift, lift. Don't straighten the legs. Lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift. Keep this going. 8, 7. Good. 6, 5. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit at low, hold, little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it all the way up. Woo! All right, walk your feet in, grab your weights. So we're gonna do our first set of work with weights in our squat position, narrow squat. So this is more, again, for the quads. Shoulders down the back. sit a little lower. If you want to, you can take your hands or your weights on your shoulders, sit a little bit lower, drive the heels into the ground, flex the toes. All right, from here, you guys, it's lower, lift all the way up, squeeze, come to your toes, and then you're all the way back down in that squat. So we go 10, 9, we're adding that overhead press for a little extra challenge. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, sitting your butt back. 3, 2, and 1, back down, sit it low. All right, from here, your right foot stays down, the left foot just slides out and comes back in. 8, 7, targeting the right quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, right leg out. 10, 9, 8, make sure your left knee is bent the whole time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to your regular squat position, toes forward. Here we go, lower, come all the way up onto the toes, overhead press. 10, 9, keep your form. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, back down into your squat. Left leg comes out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. 10, bend your knees, make sure you're isolating the quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last round, feet together. Here we go, hips about, feet about hip width distance, lower overhead press. 10, come on, challenge yourself. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back down to your squat, left leg out. 10, 9, keep your right knee bent the whole time, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, both feet together. Hold right here, sit a little bit lower, static hold. If you want, you can take your weights to your side. If your arms are a little tired, focus on your legs, come to your toes. Sit a little bit lower, butt back. 5, 4, 3, you're so strong. 2, and 1, straighten the legs. Take the legs out wider, not super wide, just that middle spot. Weights on your shoulders or right at your sides, your choice. Lower, come all the way up, squeeze your butt at the top, and then lower right back down. So we go 10, 9, I want that butt all the way down. Squeeze at the top. Think about driving your hips forward. Really nice. Good, Janelle. Nice, Carly. 5, 4, push against the band. Don't let your knees collapse in. 3, 2, and 1. Sit it low, you guys. Push against the band. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Weights to your side just for a moment. Take a full breath in. Come back down. Here we go. 10. Squeeze your butt at the top. 9. Make sure you're pushing against the band. 8, 7, 6. Chest up, chest up. 5. Really nice. 4, 3. This is that work right here. 2, 1. Sit it low. Hold. 4, 3, 2. Stand all the way up. Take your weights to the side. Whew. 1 more. Let's get it. Hands to shoulders. Here we go. Drop it low. 10. Squeeze at the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it low, you guys. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Woo, you know what's next. Wide, heels and toes out. Hands to your thighs or hands to shoulders, totally up to you. Here we go. Lower, squeeze at the top. Lower, squeeze at the top. Remember, instead of chest lowering down like this, you want to keep your chest lifted, gaze slightly up, butt back. Woo! Think about pushing against the band, driving out and back. 5, good, Carly, yes. Squeeze your butt at the top. 5, working your inner thighs and your glutes. 4, 3, good, to kneel. 2, 1, sit it low, hold right here, come to your toes. Drive the weight out or drive the band out, hold, force it lower. 3, 2, heels down, lift it up. Inhale, back down. 10, 9, 8, come on, chest up. 7, yes. 6, 5, whew. 4, butt lower, butt lower. I know you can do it. 3, 2, 1, sink it low, come to your toes. Push the band out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, straighten it up. One more set, back down, let's go. Chest up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, squeezing your butt at the top. 2, 1, sit it low, come to your toes, heels lifted, shake, sit it lower, shoulders back, core engaged, little pelvic tilt in. 4, 3, 2, straighten it out. Drop your weights, relax your band. Want the band in front of your right shin and at the back of your left heel. I'm gonna come into some lunge stuff. All right, leg back, bend your knees, bring yourself forward. You're gonna bring your weights around your front foot, okay? So bending the back knee a little bit more. I want you to hold right here. It's a little pulse down for 2. Lift and straighten the back leg. Now we're gonna grab for the weights. Take them at your hips, little suitcase grip. Here we go. Lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift. Now, as you do that, if you want more challenge, as you straighten your back leg, come to your right toes. So it's straighten, toes, lower, lower, straighten, come to your toe, okay? So that's that right leg working. You've got it. It's a little coordination challenge here. So think about lifting and lengthening, come to your right toes. Targeting your right quad here. Last 4. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Hold right here. Bring your weights in front of you. Come to your right toes and then come to Shiva. And then it's a kick back onto your right toes. Okay. So you're driving back with the band, pushing weight back, using your hamstring, contracting for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, static hold. Push it back as far back as it can go. Come to your right toes. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet together in front of you. Take the band around your left shin and around your right heel. And then bring the weights with you. All right. Working our coordination on this side. Bend your back knee 2 inches from the ground. Now, when you straighten the back leg, you come to your right toes. Okay. So straighten, come to your, or rather left toes, and then lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift. Keep your elbows bent. Lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift. 3 more. Lower, lower, lift, lift. Two more, lower, lower, lift, lift. One more, lower, lower, lift, lift. Bring your weights in front of you, stay on your left toes, come forward into Shiva, then it's kick back and pull in. So stay on your left toes, challenge yourself not to push all the weight into your hands, and then drive back, right foot against the band, push. 6, 5, using your hamstring strength. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it back, stay here, lift it a little higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release your band off to the side, take your weights to the side. All right, here we go. So you're gonna have a little run here, a little bit of a jog. Lots of options on how you can take this little cardio burst. I'm gonna start with a wide sumo squat in 4, 3, 2, 1, wide sumo squat. All right, from here, it's lower, lift, lower. You're gonna hop your feet in, hop your feet out, and that's just how it goes. So lower, lift, lower, in, out, 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 lower, lift, lower, 8 more, in, out, lower, lift, lower, in, out, lower, lift, lower, in, out, lower, lift, lower, almost there, in, out, lower, lift, lower, in, out, lower, lift, lower, almost there, in, out, lower, lift, lower, in, out, lower, lift, come back down. All right, from here, left knee is gonna come to right elbow, and then you're gonna squat, lower back down to right knee, left elbow. So you just go lower, tap, lower, tap, lower, tap, lower, tap. You can always go a little faster. But you guys in a full squat position, how we doing? Yeah, nice, Carly. All the way down with your butt. Yes, Tennille. All the way down to that full sumo squat, tap. You're getting booty work, getting a little oblique work, little cardio in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to your sumo squat. So now you have that move down. We're gonna add a kick with that. Gonna take a little balance control. Lower, you're gonna add a kick with your left leg. Kick, come back into your sumo squat. Right leg is gonna kick, come back into sumo squat. Kick, lower, kick, lower, kick, lower, kick, lower, kick, lower, kick, lower. 8, 7, come on. 6, 5, all the way down in that squat. 4, come on, keep working. 3, 2, and 1. Back to your sumo squat. Heels and toes out, sit a little bit lower. Come to your toes. All right, try and stay on your toes. Come in, out, in, out. Maybe add some arms. Smurf jacks. 10, 9, 8. Quad should be burning. Booty should be burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide squat, come to your toes. It's lower, lower, lift 2 inches. 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 Again, lower, lower, lift. 4 more. Lower, lower, lift, lift. Lower, lower, lift. 1 more. Lower, lower, stay low. Lift your heels as high as you can go. Reach your arms forward. I want this shake. Get lower. 8. Knees back, knees out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and straighten. Woo! All right, you're gonna see how much stronger you've gotten. Grab for your band. Come back into your narrow squat. Grab your weights. Just gonna see you guys. So much stronger than when you started, okay? Feet about hip width distance apart. Take your hands to your shoulders. Same thing we started with. Full squat, Overhead press, 10, 9, come on, work. 8, 7, you're doing great. 6, 5, come on, quads. 4, 3, 2, 1, come back down into that squat, come to your toes. Yes, 4, 3, sit lower, 2, 1, back to regular, let's go. All the way up, 10, 9, 8, 7, get it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sit it low, come to your toes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last round, let's go, heels down, heels up, lower, 10, 9, 8, woo, 7, found yourself, 6, come on, almost there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sit it low, come to your toes, squeeze, get your butt lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, straighten it out, whew. Come to your butt squat, bend your elbows, sit it low, yes, if you want, you can take your hands to your shoulders, squeeze at the top, 10, 9, 8, 7, push against the band, remember heels are just slightly in, toes are slightly out, pushing against the band, 2, 1, sit it low, come to your toes, 5, 4, 3, 2, heels down, rise it all the way up, let's go, 10, if you want more, you can add that overhead press, otherwise focus on pushing against the band, driving your heels into the ground, 5, squeeze your butt at the top, 4, hips forward, 3, this is where you get stronger, come on, 2, challenge yourself, 1, sit it back low, come to your toes, you've got this, let it shake, it's okay, you're strong, 3, 2, heels down, last round, let's go, up, down, 10, 9, if you have to drop the weights to finish your sets, do it, but you finish all reps, yes, 5, I feel the struggle too, come on, 4, we're doing this together, 3, 2, and 1, back down, come to your toes, let it shake, 5, 4, 3, 2, stand it up, whew. Let your weights drop, last set, sumo, okay, from here, I want you as low as you can go, we're gonna try and get to that shake spot, okay, where it actually feels like you're shaking, get low, here we go, onto the toes, lower, just come up 2 inches, I want you pushing against the band, we're working the inner thighs and the glutes on this and we're targeting, if you want to use your weights, you're fine doing that, but I don't want you to miss out on this leg work, let's go, knees out, 8, 7, maybe hands on top of the thighs to support your posture, chest lifted, butt back, 3, 2, static hold, stay, push against the band, 5, you're doing great, 4, let it shake, 3, 2, straighten it out, woo! 2 more sets, let's go, in 3, 2, 1, onto the toes, here we go, lower, 2 inches lift, 10, you are strong enough, you've got this, give yourself a little bit more breathing, send some oxygen to these spots that are getting fatigued, 5, come on, butt back, chest up, 4, 3, focus on your form, push against the band, back and out, 2, 1, hold, let it shake, sit lower, 5, earthquake, 4, 3, 2, stand it all the way up, you guys, 1 more set of these, you can do it in 3, 2, onto the toes, let's go, 10, only up 2 inches and down, 9, yes, Carly, 8, 7, yes, Tennille, 6, woo, 5, 4, all of you doing this, we've got this, 3, 2, 1, sit it low, heels lifted, take your arms out to the side, flip the palms to face up, pull that energy and sit lower, core engage, let it shake, 5, I'm with you, 4, 3, 2, and straighten it out. Holy cow. All right, come to your mat. Lay onto your left hip. We've got some clamshells. Left hand down, left forearm down, right hand to your hip. Lift up, heels together. Okay, we did this one last week. We're gonna kind of like alter just a little bit. So knees are gonna come in, out, right leg back, and then back in, heels together, knees out. Okay, so that's just the move right there. So it's in, out, back, clamshell, close, open, back, clamshell, in, out, back, out, in, out, back, out, in, out, back, out, out, back, out, in, out, back, out, in, out, back, out, in, out, back out. Keep that going, you guys. You've got this move. You've got it down. Find quality, not just quantity. Maybe you need to go slower than me, and that is totally okay. But can you do that work? Moving your inner thighs, moving that right hip back, squeezing at the back. We're gonna pause at that back spot in 3, 2, and when you're gonna squeeze back, pulse back, 8, 7, 6, 5, lift your chest, 4, lift your core, 3, 2, hold it back, stay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release and switch. So if you didn't feel anything on that one, you really need to, on purpose, squeeze your hamstring, contract, and even squeeze your butt cheek, okay? So right forearm down, make sure you're elevating yourself, lifting, left hand to your hip, heels together, knees out. We pull in, out, left leg back, squeeze, contract, and then back out, clamshell. Knees in, knees out, back, heels together, knees in, knees out, back, heels together, knees out, back, heels, knees out, back, heels, knees out, back, heels, knees out, back, heels, knees out, back. You're doing great. Keep this going. If you need to slow it down, but get the work in. Are you just moving the leg, or are you feeling the muscles that are working as you open and send it back, as you close, as you contract, as you move? Last 5, come on. Last 4, don't sink into your shoulder. Lift away so you're engaging your core as well. 3, 2, almost there. 1, send it back and pulse. Send it back. Think about contracting your butt cheek and your hamstring. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holy cow. Release. Woo. Come to any regular seat. Relax the band off to the side. Sit up tall. Lift your arms above your head. Full inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more like that. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands to heart. Just take a moment to thank yourself for showing up to this energy we share. Hands at third eye center. We bow forward, sealing our practice. Thanks, friends. Awesome stuff. Thank you for being here.